On January 23rd at 6:20 p.m., gang detectives from our Magic Unit Multi-Agency Gang Enforcement Consortium responded to 250 North Calaveras to conduct a probation search of a residence where a known gang member was residing. One of the individuals that was contacted at that location was inside of a bedroom. He was directed to come outside several times. However, there was an initial delay. Ultimately, this individual did come outside and is determined to be a 17-year-old juvenile. One of the officers who was standing on the landing of this balcony conducted a pat-down search of this juvenile. After doing so, the individual was directed to a certain location to sit down with the other folks who were contacted. One of the nearby Magic officers felt that the individual had not followed the immediate directions of that officer, and also felt, for whatever reason, that this individual was going to walk down the stairwell from that landing. The officer reached out and grabbed the individual's arm and attempted to guide him to a different location. It is not known at this time what occurred next. However, we do know that a struggle ensued, which is clearly depicted in the video. We also know that the officer swung his fist at the individual several times. It's difficult to see how many of those strikes actually made contact with the individual, but we do know that he was struck at least once with one of those blows. What I am asking for, although I know a lot of people have concerns about what they saw on this video, as do I, and understandably so, I am asking that people reserve final judgment until the entire investigation is complete and findings are rendered. In terms of the officer, that officer has been placed on modified duty pending the outcome of this investigation. When a community has concerns about an officer's use of force, they want to know that the police chief is going to conduct a thorough and impartial investigation, and then at the end of that investigation make a judgment, and if people need to be held accountable, hold them accountable. That's what this community expects. That's what I provide as a police chief, and we'll continue to do that. Again, I hope to have all those questions answered in the internal investigation. I do want the people to know that we will take the appropriate action necessary once the investigation is completed.